I have to get back to the game and catch up. It's a beautiful afternoon. The light is gorgeous. I came to my local woods and as I mentioned earlier, I have to catch up. It's been quite a while since I took my last video. I think it was in Wales on the Gower Peninsula. It was early June, and since then it was summer family time, so I didn't really have a chance to record any videos, and also I didn't do any serious photography trips or day outs. Let's go and explore these little woods. That's kind of cool, how these branches of that tree going up and then kind of diving down into the ferns and then coming out of it again. It's really cool. So I framed up here this little scene. I like this overgrown fern which is already started to die down, and in the background there are some birch trees and they kind of frame from both sides this little fern. This is very beautiful here. There's a little mushroom on the trunk of the almost dead silver birch tree. Wow, I like this one a lot. I'm gonna try to frame it up. It's a beautiful color in the foreground, yellowish, still some green, brown, and the yellow leaf of the silver birch tree, the white trunk, and some moss on it. Beautiful. Maybe I'm gonna do a panorama here, 3-4 vertical images, and stitch it together. The light is getting weaker and weaker now as we getting closer to sunset. Although there are these nice compositions here behind me, I think I'm gonna head back to the car now, and probably I'm gonna come back tomorrow, on the day after tomorrow, to shoot these and maybe some other scenes. Wow, wow, wow. The almost full moon positions herself in a perfect way. Carried away by the moonlight shadow. There was a huge shower last night, so it's even wetter than it was 2 days ago. But there is a almost clear sky, so there's gonna be lots of light available for nice compositions. My first shot for today is going to be this gnarly tree with the ferns at the bottom. I really like the kind of gnarliness of this oak tree, and the brownish, greenish, yellowish ferns at the bottom. The next one is going to be this old silver birch tree, and I broke out with my long lens for this shot. I'm gonna take one shot at f5.6 and probably one at f8 to see if the shallower depth of field is better for this frame, or do I need a little bit more sharpness around the trunk. The light is changing rapidly. Probably you can see that in the background the top of the trees already started to catch the rising the rays of the rising sun. So there's lots of different possibilities here when the sun is getting above the horizon a little bit further. Oh, I just arrived to another possible composition. There it is. Although I don't like this little young tree in the foreground, which is kind of blocking the view. So I moved away from the previous scene because it was a bit too messy. So just a couple of steps. I found this one with the two silver birches on the left and the ferns on the right, and the kind of the path acting as the leading way. I think the shallow depth of field is going to play a really good role here, so I'm going to go down straight to f1.2 with this one. Now this is really my type of woodland light here. Just shining through the ferns. There are some spider webs amongst the fern. I love it. It's just so difficult. There are so many things catching my eyes, and I'm looking to the right where the sunlight is coming from, and then I'm looking to the left where the light's hitting the trees. So many options. Wow, what a chaos. I'm really amazed. Beautiful. Lots of silver birch trees, and not just silver, probably a couple of oak trees as well. Just quite close to one another, packed in a group, and with the longlegs the scene is compressed, and it's just a complete chaos. I love it. And this kind of crop, which is in the video, because the video is doing 16:9, that just enhances it. So I think I'm gonna stick with this crop ratio when I'm gonna process the image. There is definitely a photo here to create. I just don't know what would be the best to frame this up. Oh. Okay, I managed to frame it up. Again, I'm gonna go with the 16:9 crop, I think, and shallow depth of field f1.2, which makes these ferns a little bit washed away, and the white tree trunk is just pops out of the scene. Obviously I'm gonna tilt a little bit further to the ground my lens, because I want to get the bottom of the tree trunk where it's kind of separated from the ferns. I finished here for today. I really enjoyed these two occasions, and I think I need to come back more in the next 3 to 4 weeks. The color is gonna be in peak probably within 2 weeks, and also I have to focus a little bit more on what you can find on the ground, because there are lots of mushrooms and fungi emerging after these enormous amount of rain fallen recently. I hope you enjoyed this little video and see you on the next adventure.